Today marks the beginning stage of trial for one of three suspects accused in the high-profile Jared Bridegan case. Now, since he was ambushed and killed in Jacksonville Beach back in 2022, investigators were building a case, and now prosecutors argue it was an alleged murder-for-hire scheme orchestrated by at least three people pictured on your screen. Today, the estranged husband of Bridegan's ex-wife, Mario Fernandez-Saldana, his jury selection process starts. Our Freehar is on your side this afternoon, live for us right outside of the Duval County Courthouse. Now, Freehar, the judge began jury selection proceedings like normal, explaining the alleged crime committed and key players. But then you had to make an objection on behalf of the public. What's happening there?
Yeah, first rule of reporting is to never involve ourselves in this story, but we had to make an objection on behalf of the public because when it came time to question jurors about what they might think they know about the case, reporters at first were not invited to listen in on that private discussion with just the lawyers and the court reporter and the judge. So we made an objection. I actually called our lawyer and discussed this with them. And they just showed up so that we could have those discussions in court. Judge London Kite initially asked whether anyone knew about the case before arriving today. No hands were raised then, but she clarified simply knowing about the case would not automatically make someone ineligible to serve. Rather, those jurors could be questioned privately about whether their prior knowledge affected their ability to be impartial. After the question was clarified, a few jurors indicated they had prior knowledge of this case. When it came time to question those jurors privately, Judge Kite initially indicated the conversation wouldn't be recorded visually, audibly. Only the official court reporter could transcribe those discussions. We made an objection to that because the public has a right to know what question jurors are being asked regarding this case without identifying them and honoring their confidentiality.
Just because you may have some knowledge about this case does not make you ineligible to serve. But we may need to ask you some additional questions in private if you believe that you have some knowledge about this case.
Now, we actually had to interrupt proceedings to make that objection, and I had to address Judge London Kite directly myself. And our lawyer showed up about 15-20 minutes after, so just about a half hour ago, we were finally able to sit inside that room privately with just the lawyers and Judge London Kite and the court reporter and individual jurors. So we'll keep you posted on what we learn in the meantime. Riley Phillips is currently listening and watching to those jurors right now. She'll be posted on the latest later tonight. Reporting live at the Duval County Courthouse, Faria Abrar, First News on your side.